Good morning. I'm back with another floss tube. Got my coffee. I need more cups. A lot more. Sorry about last week. I did miss. I'm having trouble sleeping again. And that day I gotten up at like 3 a.m. and I did a little stitching, and then I started sorting and organizing my beads. You know, that big container I got for $5. That was a doozy. And before I knew it, it was 10:30. And it was like, I'm late. I'm really late. I'm going to skip this week. So, because it threw my whole morning off. But I do have all the beads sorted. I ended up with 34, I think it was, different types of beads in that container. Yeah. I have over 200 containers of beads. And yeah, I'm going to be subbing in where I can and using them whenever. So this week on Mondays, I've decided I'm going to do cleaning and sorting to get my craft room in order. Monday's my lightest stitching day anyway. So today is going to be my patterns. Yeah, I got a lot. I've also got a lot of magazines, and I'm going to be destashing them. A lot of them. I'm going to keep my faves and get rid of the rest, if that makes any sense. But anyway, this is my floss tube. I'm Dawn, and this is season 4, episode 24. And Flosstube is where I talk about my cross stitching primarily. Other days would be other things like quilting or crochet. But let's go through what I've done in the last 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new starts in the last 2 weeks. But I've had a finish too. There. See if it don't jiggle then when I move. All right, so one of the things I worked on was my Mermaid Biscornu. Yeah, I know she's upside down, but this is how she's supposed to be, actually. All I did was work through here, and that's it. I didn't get much. This is one of my smalls. I'm going to try to get a finish on this month. Yeah, the month is flying. So that's going right over here. Then for my friend Ann's birthday, we started Hawk Run Hollows together. And I started at the shores of Hawk Run Hollow, and that's as far as I got. Of the mermaids on 14 count white Ada. This is on 28 count, yeah, 28 count Monaco Dove Gray, I think it is. But I'll put a picture of what it's supposed to look like. But that's as far as I got. I got a total of 600 stitches in on it. Then I also started, so see, that's one new stitch, one new whip. The Seaside Tiny Town, and I got 400 stitches in, and that's all I've got done. So that's, man, my head won't count this morning. I'm still not sleeping good. So this is the second new start. Yeah. The other new start in the Seaside, I started with my friend Addie. I'll link her channel below. It's Addie Quilting and Stitching, Cross Stitching. I'll put it below. Yeah. My third new start was Patriotic Tiny Town. And I'm almost done with this one. I'm going to try and finish this one this week. Yeah. So that's 3 new starts. I also worked on my Harry Potter banner, what I'm calling my Harry Potter banner. This is the one I'm using, Scott Cunningham. Cunningham cross-stitching designs. Oh, well, he, a few years ago, did a Letters from Hogwarts, which I finished. It's retired now, so you can't get it, so I know. I need to get this hanging up, but I'm taking this top here, all the way down to here. And I'm putting it at the top of my Frogwarts banners. And then I'm doing the footprints. So I got the top castle started. I've got the footprints started. That looks, oh wait, okay, the train is over here too. And I've got year 1 started. This is the spot for year 2. Year 3 will be down here. I need to get it down to year 5. So I will be working on this more this week. This is 18 count Ada that I dyed myself. Yeah. So I will be working on this week. You know, this needs to go in my finished pile so I can finish it and get it up. So that's going to be worked on this week. So then I also worked on the Deadly Aquarium by Lola Pro. This fabric is a no-name fabric from BeStitchMe. It's 18 count Ada. It's gorgeous fabric. This is a mystery stitch along. I don't have any of the parts done yet, but I've got the frame, part 1, part 2, and part 3 all started. And so 4 parts are on here. I've got all 4 parts loaded up into my pattern keeper, and I'm finishing colors with all of these parts first, and then I will download the rest. Well, I might go ahead and do the recent release, because last week's release, because this week it's a bye week, a catch-up week, and I need that catch-up week bad. But I will be working on that. Then I worked on Love is Love by Jan Hicks Creates. And I'll put a picture of where I was, and that's where I'm at now. So in the last 2 weeks, I have finished the black. I've done all the red, all the orange, and I've started all the yellow, on the yellow. I'm finishing this month. I'm going to keep doing 200 a day, or I might just designate a couple of days and just finish it. But I'm loving it. I'm leaving my favorite color, purple, for last. Yeah. So, I'm loving it. Another one I want to get done today. Then, my next was a start, a staff. A start and a finish. I started it last week and finished it last week. And so it's one of my new ones. And it's Durene Jones. Now I'm doing this for cross stitch camp, Colorado cross stitch camp. And for June, you had to take a monochronic and add a color. So I added the color orange. But then I also added beads because, like I said, I got 1,000,001 beads and I'm trying to use them. So I used green for the cat's eyes. They didn't even have eyes. The bats didn't. And the cat's was just a triangle. So I added the bat's eyes and the cat's eyes, and I even added pumpkin eyes. But this pattern is the Halloween Biscornu top by Durene Jones. Well, there is no bottom for it. So I went on a search, and this brings me to my last start. And it's the Halloween Biscornu by Lakeside Needleworks. And I changed part of it for the orange to tie them in. And the rest is black. So I got a little bit of orange here that will go here, and then orange around here. And that's it. I'm hoping to finish this today once I get stitching. Yeah, I'm loving it. So, I started 2 tiny towns, Biscornu top and the bottom, and at Shores at Hawk Run Hollow. But this month, I'm finishing these and hopefully Patriotic Tiny Town. But yeah, I'm loving it. So, that's it for all my stitching. I did not write down my totals for the week at all. My stitching numbers were lower because I've been doing more cleaning and sorting and less stitching. So we'll go with that. Haul. All I got is my Cotton Cuts, Serenity, quilt, the Tree of Life. And I'm doing the small in the Serenity fabrics. And that's all my haul. That's it. I was a good girl. Then, I've been wanting to do this since I got well, even before I did the pattern, but I've been wanting to do it. And I've decided one of my birthday starts. Yes, one. Because I'm doing a new start, at least one a week for my birthday in July. But Teresa Winsler, Woodland Fairy. I love it. I love it. But, oh, and I got the even weave. It's 28 count instead of the, well, no, yeah. It's 28 count. And so it's going to come out to be 16 7/8 by 14 by 7/8. So 17 by 14. But I'm going to change her wings and her dress to be in all purples. Purple's my favorite colors. And that will make her pop more. I cannot wait. So I will be starting that next month. And that got me going, well, organizing. Reminded me of another one that I wanted to start. So yes. It's another Teresa Winsler, the Birdhouse Bell Pull. And I got it from one of the magazines I got for 50 cents. So that's the magazine. It is just cross stitch, August 1998. Yeah. And I got it just for this. I wanted this. I love this pattern. But I want to brighten it up. I want to update it. I'm going to keep all the colors the same, but I'm going to do it on this fabric. And this fabric is just big enough. It needs to be 11 by 18, and this is 13 by 18 with a 2-inch border. And it's 18 count opalescence. What do y'all think? I think that would definitely brighten it up. This is like a sky color. So I will be starting that. If I get 2 more finishes this month, I'm going to start this month. Another one I want to start this month. If I get 3 finishes, I get to start this one. Pollinate in Praise of Pollinators by the Blue Flower, and that periwinkle blue is what I'm going to do it on. So that's it. That's my plans. So this week I plan on finishing the Halloween Biscornu bottom and Patriotic Tiny Town. I wonder if I can finish Love is Love this week. That might be pushing it. And then I'm going to work on my Harry Potter banner. I was going to work on Moonstone, which is a Carolyn Manning. I started that with my friends Bridget and Rebecca. And we're each going to try for 2,000 stitches this month. I've got 600 in. So I need to get more stitches in for that, definitely. And what else am I going to work on? I don't know. It just depends on what calls to me. And that's it. I seriously need to get busy organizing all these patterns. I'm sorry for missing a week. It's not like me. I know. And I know this has been kind of short video because I was busy cleaning. I got all my furniture moved in to where I want it. I've got all my fabric organized and folded. Wait, no, I got to finish organizing my fat quarters because they're not color organized yet. They're all folded in place, but they're not color organized. Then, let's see. I did the beads. The beads took a long time. A very long time. I've started sorting all my patterns. Right now, I got them in 3 categories: Halloween, Christmas, everything else. So, I think I'm going to do one binder with seasonals. And then one that will be everything else. So I'm going to knock it down to 2 binders. And then have 1 binder with just my memorabilia and my fancy ladies. How's that? My lavender lace, memorabilia, Nora, Corbett, and lavender lace. So, that's it. I'm pretty sure that is it. Am I crazy for starting 2 Teresa Winslers next month? Probably. I also want to start another Hawk Run Hollow, the Christmas. I just don't know what fabric I want to do it on. I don't know if I have the fabric. If I don't have the fabric, I cannot start it at all. But that is it. I will let y'all go. I know this is short, not as much stitching. I did get a lot done though. I know I got a lot started, but I'm having finishes too, so that's the important part. And I don't care how many whips I have now. Oh, and while I'm organizing everything, I'm putting it into my Notion apps. I have all my beads in there now, so I know what beads I have. I have all my threads in there now, so I know what threads I have. Next is the patterns. And that's one reason why it's taken me so long, and my stitching has gone down a little bit. I just can't put it down, period. My brain won't let me. So, I hope everyone has a blessed day. Thank you for following me if you're subscribed. If you're not, hit the subscribe button. I am close to 1,000. I'm at 929, I think, right now. Once I get to 1,000, I'm going to do 2 giveaways. So, help me get there. Yeah. But I hope everyone has a blessed day. Thank you for joining me. Hit like and subscribe, and I will see you next week.